Hi, everybody. It is 9:48. Thanks for watching Minnesota Live, and a big thank you to Ellen Gallus for filling in today. It's nice to have you here, Ellen.
It's great to be here.
All right.
Loved it.
So yesterday was the annual day where we, well, it wasn't Saturday night into Sunday, where we had to turn the clocks ahead. Yeah, we lose an hour of sleep, but it feels like a lot more, doesn't it?
Yes, research has shown spring forward is linked with an increased risk of heart attacks, strokes, mood disturbances, and weight gain.
So Helen Znobian is a center director with Livia here now with what we can do to try to keep ourselves going.
Hello.
Hi, Helen. How are you?
Good morning, everybody.
This doesn't seem like it should be that big a deal,
Well, I know, right?
but it feels like it is a big deal.
It's a big deal to everybody. Everybody always complains about it.
Absolutely. Well, because sufficient sleep is essential for healthy well-being and physical, emotional, and all of our health. So if we don't get enough sleep, we feel that. And we have an internal body clock, and it's called our circadian rhythm. And circadian, by the way, means 24 hours. So when we have daylight savings, it disrupts that rhythm, and we feel that with our cognitive, physical, and emotional health.
Even beyond the sleep part, I was interested to hear that it also can change the dynamic of how we eat.
Oh, absolutely. Well, it's been proven many times that poor sleep quality affects our ability to manage weight, right? So when we have a poor night's sleep, the hormones that normally regulate our appetite, our feelings of satiation, our hunger, and our ability to burn fat are greatly reduced. So when we have a poor night's sleep, we usually have weight gain. So if you want to have successful sleep and successful feelings of managing weight, get a good night's sleep.
Good night's sleep is such a key to everything.
It
just
really
is
is.
really like a good building block.
Really is.
Yeah.
So how long does this take its toll on us? Do we adjust after a few days or a few weeks? Or, you know, the Monday after is always
Yeah.
the worst.
That's
the
the
worst.
tough one,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, that's a tough one. And absolutely, it's all about resetting that circadian rhythm, right? So the best way to get a good night's sleep is how you start your day. So I suggest waking up in the morning, getting up consistently at the same time. So right now we have to set that alarm, right? Because we're not used to getting up an hour earlier. So set that alarm, and when you can, get outside and get sunlight. Get that natural sunlight. It helps reset that circadian rhythm. And I know Minnesota, right? We don't always have sunlight right away. So put on those bright lights and get that bright light. And then go through your day. And then when you can, when it gets into the evening time, get outside in that sunset sunlight. Again, that helps to reset that circadian rhythm. And resist kind of bright lights after that, you know, like our devices, right? Our phones,
that's a tough
laptops,
one, right?
I know, gosh.
all of those bright lights. So that really helps kind of transitioning to sleep. So having a healthy circadian rhythm is about 24 hours of how you treat your body for sleep throughout 24 hours.
So there's also some, we were saying, there's other things offshoot that you can have health issues because of a lack of sleep. What are some of those?
Oh my gosh, so I think, like you talked about, so a healthy system all around.
Yeah.
So a good night's sleep is all about managing hormones. So the definition of a hormone essentially is when one organ produces a chemical that affects other organs in the body. So when you're not sleeping appropriately, you're not getting all the right messages to all those right organs in your bodies. Your heart is an organ. Your digestive system is an organ. Your brain is an organ. So when you're not getting enough of those healthy chemicals, those healthy hormones, your body is affected. Cognitive health, physical health, and obviously emotional and mental health, the most important ones of all, I think.
And you had some good tips I thought was interesting. You touched on this a little bit, but things you should and shouldn't be doing the hours the hours leading up to when you go to bed.
Yeah, that's a great question, Ellen. So I think, first of all, that light. Light is key for resetting your circadian rhythm. But the other things that often come in is caffeine. You know, our old friend caffeine, it sneaks in there. So for some who are super sensitive, no caffeine 6 hours within going to sleep. And it's all about that transition to sleep. So having caffeine, not eating too close to bedtime. That's another important thing for your digestive system. And again, managing that light and that light exposure. And it's how you start your day. So thinking about resetting that circadian rhythm at the beginning of the day, so you've got a nice rhythm, internal clock throughout the day, managing all aspects of health.
I think one thing that gets overlooked a little bit is you think you should not have alcohol before. I know a lot of people, I'm gonna have a glass of wine before I go to bed to relax, but
oh my gosh. And so it's all about, you know, and having a healthy night's sleep, that we have different 90-minute cycles when we sleep, right? And when certain hormones are released. And our wonderful friend wine, why we might love wine and it might make us feel sleepy, what it does, it reduces serotonin, and you need serotonin during the night to get into that deep sleep. So often, when you kind of go into that lighter sleep, and normally with enough serotonin you drop into that deep sleep, well, if we've had wine, we then just wake up. We don't have enough serotonin to pop back down again.
Okay.
So unfortunately, yes, alcohol can make us feel sleepy, but it cannot give us a good night's sleep.
Good night's sleep.
Awesome, Helen. Well, thanks for stopping by.
Oh, thanks so much
Good
for having
tips.
me.
Thank you very much.
To connect with the team at Livia, including more lifestyle tips and recipes, just go to our website, minnesotalive.com. We'll be right back after this.